Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you for coming. My name is Morgan, and today we will be discussing the difference between Sisterlocks and Microlocs. You may have clicked this video because you're considering whether to get Sisterlocks or to get Microlocs, and you want to make an informed decision about which way to go. I will be comparing the two to educate you guys so you can make a better decision that would be best for you, or just to help anyone out there that's just curious. Make sure you watch this video all the way through so you don't miss any of this valuable information that I will be giving out today. Let's get right into it. Sizing. Sisterlocks are very small locks, interlocked with a specific tool in which the hair is locked from the end to the root. Microlocks are also very small locks, which are usually smaller than the size of a pencil. Parting in grid. Sisterlocks are parted in squares and cannot exceed the authorized size for sisterlocks. Microlocks can have any type of parting shape that you would like. A few examples I could give you are a diamond shape or a round shape. You can still establish a nice grid with microlocks just as you could with sisterlocks, but they wouldn't be the sisterlock grid. However, you can also not have a grid at all. This is totally up to you and what you would like to do with your hair. One big similarity is that you oftentimes can achieve the same look with sisterlocks as you could with microlocks. The difference is hard to see to the untrained eye, also hard to see to the trained eye. Installs and who can install them. Only authorized sisterlock consultants and trainees are able to install sisterlocks into the head. There are specific guidelines, training, grid, and techniques that are followed with the Sisterlock installation. Sisterlocks were created and trademarked by Dr. Joanne Cornwell in 1993, the year I was born. This is an official brand. One big common misconception that you may hear is that if you have small locks, you have Sisterlocks. You can have a very similar look, but they are not the trademarked brand unless they are installed by an active Sisterlock consultant or trainee. If you would like to know where you can find a certified Sisterlock consultant near you, visit www.sisterlocks.com. So who can start microlocks? Microlocks can be installed by anyone, which is what I did with my hair. There is no set parting on your scalp that you must have, and no set size or starting type that you have to go with. You can start them with braids, palm rolling, interlocking, two-strand twists. You may see some even being rolled at the root with a comb and then two-strand twisted all the way back down. They can even be braided at the root and then two-strand twisted down. You can get really creative on how you want them installed in your head or what will work best for you and your hair. Installation tools. Again, the Sisterlock brand follows a certain set of guidelines. Sisterlocks use a specific tool to install Sisterlocks. Microlocks can be installed with an interlocking tool, palm rolling, crochet hooks, Instalocks, etc. There are even lock extensions if you want to start off with longer locks. There are a variety of ways to install and maintain microlocks if you so choose to do so. This provides a lot of versatility if that is something that you are looking for. Next, we will get into amount. You can have as much microlocks as you want. There is no set standard. If you want 800, you can do that. If you only want 260, you can do that too. I was unable to find a certain set number of sisterlocks that you must have to be considered to have sisterlocks. Many people argue that it is no less than 400. However, the Sisterlock consultant that I spoke with informed me otherwise. Due to hair density, the amount of sisterlocks in each person's head may vary. Please keep in mind that the Sisterlock consultant is following a grid. Each client is leaving with a different amount of locks depending on their hair density because we were all blessed with different amounts of hair, different density of hair, different types of hair. And for that very reason, the Sisterlock consultant that I spoke to was not able to give me a set amount that is installed in every person's head because situations may vary. Rotations. Sisterlocks only use a 3 or a 4-point rotation for install. If you get anything other than a 3 or a 4, ask questions because it's only supposed to be 3 or 4. There are people getting fake sisterlocks installed because they are being misled. Make sure you do your due diligence and do your research to make sure that you are in fact getting sisterlocks. Microlocks can use any type of rotation. They can use a 2-point, a 3-point, really whatever you would like. Next topic, cost. This is a big one. From what I am seeing now, and prices may change and may vary, Sisterlocks can range from $500 to $2,000, maybe more. Other things that could make the price change or vary are lock size, amount of locks, hair length, and also the skill level of your consultant. Some consultants may charge a base price and may charge an extra dollar amount per inch after that base price is reached. These are all things you may want to consider if you are trying to stay within a certain budget. Another thing that you could consider is cutting your hair to stay within the standard range so you don't have to pay more per inch. There may be other factors that contribute to the price. Ensure you do your own due diligence and confirm and verify with your Sisterlock consultant before proceeding, just so you have an idea of what you're getting into. Be advised that you will need to see a Sisterlock consultant before getting your install done. If this is something that you're trying to rush and get into, just know that it's going to be a process. Typically, Microlocs will run cheaper than Sisterlocks. Because Microlocs can be installed by pretty much anyone, the prices really can vary from person to person. Then we get right back into those same factors as we did with the Sisterlocks. And the factors may be size, length of your hair, how dense your hair is. All these things can make a big difference in the price. Do keep in mind that the more hair that you have, the more time that will take, and the more you will probably get charged for having longer hair. The average price that I'm seeing is around $150 to $600 for Microlocs. Please keep in mind that prices may vary because of inflation now. If you have someone specific in mind, it never hurts to give them a call just to see what the prices are looking like. They may ask you to come in so they can assess your hair and give you a better estimate. Prep for installs. If you're serious about getting Sisterlocks, you will first need to see a Sisterlock consultant so they can observe your hair. They may install test locks so they can see which lock type will be best for your specific type of hair, which means that you will probably need to come back so they can see how those locks are looking on your head after a little bit of time. But don't see this as a waste of time. This is a great thing because you're getting to get eyes on and get a feel for who you are putting your trust into to take care of your hair. If you have anyone doing your hair, no matter what style it is, please make sure that you are comfortable with the person doing your hair. Make sure that their energy is okay with you and that they're competent and they're skilled in what they are doing with your hair. These are big investments and you deserve nothing but the best in quality treatment and to feel comfortable. If you have questions, never feel like you're asking too much. If your consultant ever makes you feel like you're asking too much questions or you're being a burden, I would recommend finding somebody else. You are not a burden for trying to get more information about money you will be spending, and you deserve a positive experience. And this is also your investment. Make sure that you're okay with what you're doing. With Microlocs, the prep doesn't have to be so strict. However, I do advise seeing the person that is installing your Microlocs beforehand so you can have the same sort of feel, so you can make sure that they are competent, willing to answer any questions you have, and will be providing you with a quality experience with all of this money that you will be spending. Next topic, are they interchangeable? I'm going to try my best not to confuse anybody or myself. You can start with Sisterlocks and go into having Microlocs or traditional locks. You can do this by combining the locks. However, you cannot go from having Microlocs into having Sisterlocks. They would first need to be established by a Sisterlock consultant or trainee, and also you wouldn't have a grid established unless you started on a fresh set of hair. To get a fresh set of hair, you could comb out your locks and then get them installed by a Sisterlock consultant. Then you would have Sisterlocks. Maintenance. With Sisterlocks, you will need to have a Sisterlock consultant available to maintain the maintenance on your Sisterlocks. Please keep in mind that there are limited consultants per state and per city. However, you can receive training to maintain them yourself over time. I have also seen people get Sisterlocks and then go see a regular loctician and just get them interlocked regularly from that point. However, a loctician is not certified on the Sisterlock maintenance, but they can do maintenance on Sisterlocks. It's just not the Sisterlock maintenance, if that makes sense. With Microlocs, any loctician can maintain your locks, or you can even maintain them yourself. That is what I do. All in all, there are more locticians available than Sisterlock consultants. Also, do still keep in mind, less locks usually means less money for retightening sessions. I hope that you all found value in this video and have some new information to add into your lock toolbox. If you found this video useful, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate all the love and support. If you have any helpful tips that I didn't name in this video, please go ahead and leave them down below for all the people that are coming to see what is the difference between Microlocs and Sisterlocks. Peace, love, and blessings to you all. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys soon. Bye bye.